Pittsburgh Steelers wrapped up their final practice before preseason game number 3. Mike Tomlin making big news by revealing the quarterback order. Mitch Trubisky will start, Kenny Pickett will play with the 2s, and then Mason Rudolph will play it off just like they did against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Did you see this coming? Did it surprise you? Was there any expectations?
Yeah, you called this a reveal. I can't exactly say it was a reveal. I felt like everyone kind of saw that coming. Like we've talked about before, Mitch has taken the vast majority of first-team snaps. He started both preseason games. He's been the one constant throughout training camp at that position. Kenny and Mason have been the only one who've traded places, but this seems logical. This seems expected. I can't really call it a surprise at all, really.
Do you think Mitch plays more than we've seen so far of him? Can you see him playing a whole half or even maybe more now that this is the 3rd preseason game?
Mike Tomlin said that Mitch still has some to prove. They still want to see some things from him. I think they're going to look at it situationally. I don't think they're looking at a certain snap count. I think they want to see Mitch react to real game-like situations. I think they'd love to see him kind of play under duress a little bit, play with his back against the wall a little bit, play in situations where he has to make plays, So I think that's what they're looking for, as opposed to, a certain number of snaps or game time or anything like that.
Yeah, I think this will be we have to get a feel for Mitch Trubisky. I don't think they're going to pull him anytime soon. It'll be when we feel Mitch has played enough, shown enough to, in my opinion, win the starting job. That's when they'll say, okay, we're going to give Kenny a shot now to see if he can do the same thing, and then we'll finish it up with Mason Rudolph. Is it still a competition? Do you look at this going into Game 3 as this is still an actual quarterback battle?
No, I can't say so. I think, you could maybe say that there's still a battle for that second spot. Mason probably has a chance to push Pickett with a good day, on Sunday, but I think Mitch is very firmly the starter. I think he deserves to be the starter. He's been, in my mind, the best quarterback out there during training camp and during the preseason. So if it was up to me, I'd say no.
Do you think there's any possibility? Do you think if Pickett comes out here, has another game exactly like he's had the last 2, maybe even more, it's still this is Mitch's job, week 1, already a closed door?
I have to imagine. I think they're kind of the only reason that Tomlin is kind of entertaining a quarterback battle at this point is because he wants to push Mitch. He doesn't want Mitch to feel comfortable, and he doesn't want Kenny to feel comfortable too. He wants Kenny to keep pushing. He doesn't want Kenny to feel like he's taking a backseat for the entire season, because I think there still is a possibility that Kenny could push for the starting job further down the line and into the season.
So the other topic that I think Mike Tomlin brought to attention was Najee Harris will play. Many of the starters will. He hasn't ruled anybody out, but he said guys like Alex Highsmith, maybe Chase Claypool, Joe Haeg, who haven't practiced much, might not see the field as expected. Do you think Najee plays a decent snap load, or do you think this is a series, let him get hit a couple of times and then move on?
I think it's the latter. Let him get hit, play a series. Najee is not the type of player, and running back is not the type of position where he needs to develop a lot of chemistry with people that he can't develop in practice. For him, it's see hole, hit hole, and he knows this offense. He knows the teammates around him. I don't think they're going to risk an injury or risk any further wear and tear that this guy who took however many hundreds of hits last year. I don't think they're going to risk him taking any more unnecessary hits in a game that doesn't matter.
No, I don't either. I could say 1 series, maybe 2. At the same time, you still have Benny Snell, Jalen Warren, and Anthony McFarland competing for roster spots, so you don't want to take their opportunities away in this last preseason game. So it makes sense for Najee to get a very limited workload, but at the same time, it'll be nice to get acclimated to full-speed football once again before week 1. A couple names that I don't see playing, like I just said, Highsmith, Joe Haeg, Chase Claypool. I could also see possibly Chuks Okorafor, who missed the day because of a personal matter, not on the field. But besides that, I think everybody will get a go, and this could be somewhat of a dress rehearsal game for the Pittsburgh Steelers as they prepare for week 1.